Hi everyone, my name is Julie. Thank you so much for watching, and today we're doing the quickest of declutters because I'm ready to pass all this stuff on to friends and family. So most of these items are ones you're already going to recognize. I've even had them in like advent calendars, project pans. These didn't quite work out for me and I don't want to use up just because I have so much in my collection and I want to be really wise about what I'm doing. And what I'm using, and make sure that I love everything, because what's the point of using something you don't like, right? I learned that last year with project panning, so now I'm passing that little gem on to you, which I'm sure most of you know since most of you are project panners. So let's jump into it. I have a few things, just not too much, but did you see that sneaky peek of something that's really big in here? So one thing that I want to show you are these just two little tiny items. I've got the little, what are these even called? Sponge tip applicators? Is that what YouTubers call them? And then I've got the hard candy eyeshadow primer. This came with a palette. I'm keeping the palette, but this is crap. So I am not taking that on. It's like Elmer's glue for your eyes. It's very white. It's very sticky, but it doesn't seem to hold shadow. It just keeps your eyes glued together. Seems a bit pointless, but okay. I also had from that same kit this liner. This is the Take Me Out liner by Hard Candy. It came in the same eyeshadow palette. I'm going to swatch this for you, okay? Watch. You see the skipping there, right? Like, that's not a black line. And it's gray. Nope, this is not for me, but maybe one of my other friends would like it. I don't know, I kind of feel bad about passing that one on because it really is like crap, but maybe it's good crap to somebody else. Like, you know, makeup is all subjective anyways, so whatever. I am going to be throwing this one away. This is the Julep lip gloss in the shade Enchanted, and this was in my 2018 and 2018 lip product. Use it up, and can you see at the bottom there, it's just started to change colors. It's been laying on its side, but it's gone bad. So this is actually going to go into the trash. Those were my favorite glosses though, and I really did like them. They're a little bit of a thicker gloss, but it makes it stay a little bit longer, but just know it's a little bit thicker. If you put too much on, your lips will like, it's not sticky, but it's like clumpy. Not clump, that seems weird. It's not clumpy. It's just thick. It's just thick. So when you put your lips together, like you can feel it moving and it'll get on like your lips or your teeth if you put on too much of it. It's good. I like it. I wouldn't want like a grainy gloss. Something else is this mascara. This is the Get Big Lashes Volume Boost Mascara. This was in my European project pan. The brush is just too big on this. It's massive. It's so big. And somebody was like, the big brush works for me in the comments after I said I was declaring this. And I am so glad this works for you. I am not good at makeup. Like, I wish, like, it's just one of those things I'm just not good at. And mascara, oddly enough, is one of the things I'm not good at. Like, I brush this through my lashes and it gets all up on my hooded lid. Like, you see, I mean, it's hooded. Like that, I'd like to get an eyelid to be like, hello. But I'm not going to, because first of all, I don't have money for that. And second of all, I don't have money for that. So like what's even part of this? But this is as big as my eyeball opening is, and it's just too big for me to use. It got all over my lid and my like brow bone and But I do like Essence mascaras. If you use the Lash Princess, the green one, which is like $3, same as this one, awesome. Awesome mascara. Highly recommend that one. That one, maybe. Maybe. If you like that style brush, like the big, fluffy, natural brushes, go for that one. Guess it's all personal preference. I did declutter a few things for my advent calendar, which many of you watch because it's everyone's favorite video on my channel, but I did want to show you, if you're not into that, I want to show you some things that I'm decluttering from that. One is this Mally Shadow Stick, and this is the extra one. I don't know what that means, but this one's in Shimmering Mauve. I thought I was gonna love this because I love the formula on it. It's just so pretty, but that shade didn't work for me and my makeup at this moment. It is really a one shadow look, but I couldn't quite get it to blend out where I was happy. It was like a little too dark to be a one shadow look on me, which is funny because it's not really that dark. But for my personal preferences, it didn't work out. And I'm kind of bummed about it because I think it's so beautiful. Like, it's a creamy, long-lasting formula. When you put it on your lids, it stays all day. And I mean, I like the shine that these have. They also have, my favorite shade is taupe, which is a matte, and I love that one too. But this, it didn't work with me where I'm at right now. So I'm gonna pass this on, and I'm really sad about that because I would like to keep that, to be honest with you. I would like to keep that, but I know I'm gonna think back when I used it for that 2 weeks and I just wasn't happy with it looking ever. And I'll be like, well, I never want to reach for it, so I'm just gonna pass it on now while it's still good. I also have 2 of the NYX lipstick lippies things. One is in Simply Vamp Lip Cream. This is in the shade She Devil. That's it right there. It's such a beautiful shade again. It's just a bad formula for dark lips. So many people say it's on YouTube, and I do think it's true. If you have a dark lipstick, it cannot be creamy. It has to really stick on your lips. It can't just like move around, because I get lipstick on my lips already, or on my lipstick on my teeth already. I don't want to constantly be worried about that with a shade this dark, because it's gonna look like horrible. So I just wish it was a different formula. I'm kind of bummed about that one too. And then I've got the matte lipstick in the shade Shocking Pink, and shocking indeed it is. That is a Fuchsia Hot Pink. That's it right up here. No ma'am. No ma'am. And definitely not in matte. Like, ooh, the 80s called. And everyone's like, the 80s are coming back. Not for me. I was born in the 80s. I lived through the 80s. I was a child in the 80s. No ma'am, no sir. I do not want to be in the 80s again. The big thing I'm decluttering. I'm so mad about this. This is the YSL Couture palette. And then the number 4. This is 5 Hands of Shadow. Okay. This is in my most expensive project pan. And it doesn't work for me. I am so pissed off. This thing is worth $65. I know I paid in the 30s for it. I used it probably 5 times. And I'm pretty light, you know. I just am pretty light. This did not show up on my skin tone. I can't believe I wasted $30 on this. So let's do the dark shade. There it is there. Look how sheer that is. Okay, let's go second darkest. That's pretty. It's gray. Barely there. And this isn't the lightest part of my body. Okay, so now we've got this, I don't know, peach, pale peach. Gone. Can you see it? Can you see it? Let's do another swatch on top. Nope. And then we've got this white. Oh, I put on top of the peach by accident because I didn't see it. Let me move that down. Sorry. Can you see it? Can you see anything but the 2 darkest shades? I can't believe this. I'm so mad. But I'm gonna get rid of it because I don't want it in my collection. I don't care how expensive it was. If it doesn't work for me, which that is pitiful. I don't know anything about YSL shadows, to be honest with you. I didn't do any research. I bought it for the packaging. I bought it because it was high end. And Lipstick Lover, she and I like talk back and forth on our channels all the time, and she goes, oh, I love those shades. Like, I love the YSL formula because it's really highly pigmented. And then I was like, yay! And I did this and I was just like, am I even wearing eyeshadow? Because I just spent 10 minutes trying to pack on these colors and they don't show up on my skin tone. and I know I'm being dramatic, but like $30 is a lot of money for me. That is, even if, I'm so glad I didn't pay the original $60 because that was an absolute crap. But that's where we're at today. That is what I'm decluttering. That is what I'm getting out of my collection. Hopefully my friends like this stuff better than I do. I've got a couple of ideas who to give stuff to who really wear like bold, bright colors, so I hope that they enjoy it. Thank you so much for watching. If any of these products work for you, please let me know down below.